At this point, I am tired. At this junction, I don't know whether I'm actually going forward or I'm going backward or I'm actually stagnant or I can't just measure my growth. I don't know. You know, I went to Forex Trading Academy and yet no result. It's been 2 years, guys, yet no result. So I'm starting to get nonchalant about this whole trading stuff. In fact, I'm even starting to think maybe I should just quit. Maybe I should just put it to her hand and say, okay, I'm not doing it again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Your guy Olamide. In this video, I'm going to be pointing out my heart to you. I'm going to be showing you my conclusion about trading, my final verdict, and what is next to do about forex trading. So you see, there's no much excitement in this video, just pouring out my heart to you, and your advice to will be of great use in this video if you care. Alright, stay tuned and watch till the end, and make sure you also like this video and subscribe. Forex have taken everything away from me. In fact, I started Forex as a freelancer who is looking to grow. You know, I've always been this kind of guy that I want to grow. I started as a graphic designer who charges 1,500 naira for a flyer. Then I grew to charging 3,000 naira for a flyer, charging 4,000 naira. Then I grew to charging 10,000 naira for a flyer. You know, there was a particular point that even my logo design game started from charging 1,500 naira to 4,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 to 50,000. You know, I've always been this guy who wants to grow. When I learned freelancing was because I wanted to grow. Then at that point, I began to make like $500 per month, sometimes $1,000 per month, sometimes $700 per month, and it was like that for some times until I started Forex. And something happened. It was as if just joining Forex took everything away from me. In fact, Forex took everything away from me. Or I would rather like to say it this way, that God actually took everything away from me using Forex. You know, at a point, I wanted to drop out from school. When I was in 3 level, I was like, let me just drop out and just focus on Forex. And at that point, I used my school fees to buy a profane. Then thank God my elder brother had to pay my school fees back, and I was like, I have to continue. Then I continue. Now I'm a graduate. Right now I'm a copper. I'm a core member presently. Now, what am I trying to say right now? I'm trying to tell you that Forex has taken everything away from me. In fact, right now, I'm like a guy who's just starting afresh. Like as if I'm starting life afresh. At the point when I started Forex, I lost my freelancing account. I lost my savings to investment. In fact, at that point I bought I think I did this thing because of lack of knowledge. You know, Bible even says my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So I actually perished because of lack of knowledge. I had no idea what I was doing then, but I just wanted to grow. So with my passion for growth, at the same time seeing people who are living some particular lifestyle that I want to live online, then that makes me to just invest without putting much thought into my research or into how I want to invest. You get? So I put in money into Forex, met a guy, begin to follow signal, then I lost all the whole money. At a particular point, I bought a bot to trade for me. I remember I got the bot from Forex Portal. Then getting the bot, I lost everything and the bot stopped functioning well. Then at that same point, I lost my freelancing account that's even giving me the money in first place. It was like as if when I lost that, it was as if the whole source was cut off. I was like, wow, what's next to do? And at that point, I was not doing well in my graphic design. It was as if I already left my graphic design at a point because I switched totally to writing. You get? So it was as if I was left with nothing. I was like, okay, let me use my last card to go to Forex Academy and let me get the prop firm. And somehow prop firm failed me again. God, No, forget the fact that I'm laughing right now. In fact, this laugh is a painful laugh. But that's me. Sometimes when I'm pained, I still laugh. So Forest, I said, see, I'm calling Forest Forest. Forex took me to Forest, took all that I had, and now I'm left with nothing. In fact, right now I'm left with nothing but God. Guys, I actually can't say it all. To be sincere, if I continue to say what Forex has taken me through, eh, I won't even be able to say it all. In fact, there are times that I deny myself a lot of things. There are some things I want to get, but I'll be like, the time is coming, I'm going to get these things easily. Let me just invest this money now. Let me invest this money now. Let me do this now. Let me just grow now. In fact, that's always my thought. Till now, where's the growth? Till now, where's the growth, guys? God. But there's one thing I'm holding on to, which is Jesus. My hope is in God. My hope is found on a solid rock right now. In fact, one of the things that I'm very much happy about in my life presently, that's giving me joy, that's giving me hope, is the fact that I found Jesus Christ back last year. I realized that when I started trading, it was a common thing that traders, when it comes to trading, just remove God. Like, it was as if God is incapacitated when it comes to trading. That was the introduction that was given to us as a trader. But right now, the whole perspective is changed. In fact, the only thing that's given me hope to continue trading is God. It's because of His word for me and His promises for me earlier this year. Though it might not be showing presently, but yet I'm holding on to His word. Because when God speaks, that word won't go back without bringing results. There will be results. It's as if when rain falls, rain won't go back without giving harvest to those who sow. So I'll continue right now, presently, to trust in God's word for my life, His purpose for my destiny, for my life, His promises for me, even through this Forex. It was the one who told me to go back to Forex. After I came back to him, he said I should go back, that he's going to teach me. So I'm going to stay with him. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to stay with him because he's my only hope presently. In fact, he's the only rope I'm holding presently. You know what, guys? I'm not actually the first to fail. You get? I'm not the first to fail. Many has failed in the past. I'm going to be sharing a few of them with you. Someone like Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before he invented a successful light bulb, guys. And because of his failure, he was motivated to transform failure into success. And it was like, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. You get? It was like somebody was trying to get to a particular place and they had several routes to get to that place. Then he tried 9 out of 10 and the 9 seems to be blocked in the front. Then he has to come back and start afresh. And finally he got there. It won't be compared to somebody who failed and stopped because of the failure. What would be the result of that person? Then James Dyson. James Dyson created 5,126 failed prototypes before succeeding with his Dyson vacuum cleaner. And right now people use vacuum cleaner everywhere. These are men who failed, but yet they didn't give up, and now they have created a mark. In fact, their failure has turned to a success that solved one of the biggest problems in the world right now. Another person who failed is Walt Disney. Time won't permit me to even talk more about these people. Another person is Henry Ford. His first 2 car companies failed before founding Ford Motor Company. See, these big guys outside there, they have failed once. In fact, another person who failed is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, early SpaceX rocket exploded multiple times, faced near bankruptcy, but kept pushing through with Tesla and SpaceX. Guys, if anyone is going to get to the point of success, while you are going, one of the vehicles that will take you to that success is failure. It can't be excluded, it can't be removed. So I'm much motivated to continue Forex. At the end, that's my verdict. That's my conclusion, guys. I'm going to stick to Forex. Though presently, like I said from the beginning, I said I'm like a guy who's starting afresh. I'm starting my Forex trading up, my graphic design game afresh. In fact, I've taken another course for freelancing presently. I'm taking another course for freelancing presently. I'm taking a course on motion graphics presently also. And at the same time, I've gotten a new mentor for my graphic design. So presently, I'm trying to build myself again. This is a new chance that is given to me. The first chance that I got, I misused it. I failed. But now I'm starting again. And I'm telling you guys, I won't fail. I cannot fail. I cannot fail. Olamide cannot fail. TC Brand cannot fail. Thank you guys if you have watched this video even till now. I appreciate you. If you are moved or you are passing through what I'm passing through presently, I'm not to encourage you that you are not alone. I'm telling you that you cannot fail. You can't fail. Alright, please don't forget to like this video if you are with me. At the same time, subscribe. I really appreciate that it will encourage my YouTube journey as I document my journey here on YouTube. And I believe at the end it's all going to be success. Alright, thank you once again, and God bless you.